All right, keeping a close eye on Laura, which is just hours away from making landfall in southwestern Louisiana. You can clearly see just how classic this hurricane looks as it approaches the Louisiana coast. Very well-defined eye and also a large ring of thunderstorms around that we call the central dense overcast. Very symmetrical. Looks like a big truck tire headed right towards the coast of Louisiana and Texas. You can see it's been wobbling a little bit, so we're likely going to see a few more of these wobbles as it approaches the coast. And if you'll notice in the last few frames, the eye doesn't look quite as round as it did before. So I do think what's happening is it's probably getting ready to undergo an eye wall replacement cycle, which is something that's very typical of these systems when they get really strong. It may be trying to, its old eye may be decaying and a new one trying to develop, but it's in that process. Sometimes you'll get a little weakening when that happens, but I have noticed that in the very southern part of the eye wall is starting to erode away. So you see a very solid northern eye wall, but the southern portion appears to be breaking up some, so that may be in that process. But you can see there it is, making its way towards the Louisiana coast. Winds as of the last advisory at 10 o'clock of 150, moving to the north-northwest at 15. This thing's going to produce a significant storm surge across portions of Cameron Parish, Vermilion, Calcasieu Parish, where Lake Charles is located. That's where we could be looking at a storm surge here, upwards of 20 feet. That's going to go upwards of 30 to 40 miles inland. Very, very bad situation for those folks. Anyone that did not evacuate that lives south of Interstate 10, I'm really praying for them tonight, because it looks like it's going to be a bad, bad situation there as far as the storm surge is concerned. Now, the storm's going to move inland overnight, move up into central Louisiana by tomorrow morning, and then by late tomorrow morning up near I-20, possibly still as a hurricane. So Shreveport, Monroe, and then getting into Arkansas as we go into Thursday afternoon, Thursday night. So by this time tomorrow night, it's going to be up around Little Rock, likely producing tropical storm force winds and a threat for tornadoes, and also lots of heavy rainfall as well. But we're going to be watching the northern Gulf Coast tonight, but our weather is quiet here. We had some storms this afternoon. We're going to see the same thing again here for tomorrow. Very typical rainy season pattern returning to southwest Florida. Winds calm.